Hello, I think I am live. I hope you can hear me okay. So I am in Billund Airport in Denmark, and to prove I'm in Billund Airport, there's the Go shop that's in the airport. I found a nice quiet part of the airport lounge. Literally nobody else in here. Our flight is not until around about 10 to 9, so we've got a couple of hours still to wait. So I just thought it was a good opportunity to go live. I don't do this very often, but I had a bit of time to kill, and there's a 5G signal in the airport, so hopefully this is coming through for everybody. So yes, I just thought I'd come in live and sort of show you what I've been up to. So I've been here with Duncan, my friend Duncan today, and we've just basically got a flight from Heathrow. We used our Avios points, which cost us £1 and 18,500 Avios points, but that's fine. And just basically flew in earlier. We got here about midday. And just went to the Lego house, went to the shop at the Lego house, bought a load of Lego, and so we're just waiting for our flight home. Hi, Trevor. Yes, very well, thank you. I've had a really good day. I'm a little bit tired now. I've been up since 5:30 this morning. So, yeah, greetings from Belgium. How's Belgium at the moment? It's the weather's not been great here today. It's been very grey and miserly and misty and things like that. So this is the airport lounge in Billund. Here we go. There's the Lego shop down there. I've just been in there, but it's very expensive. So hello everybody, thank you for say hello. I don't do these live streams very often, but I just had a bit of time to kill, so I just thought it would be a good opportunity to sort of log in and say hello. So let me turn the camera around because a lot of the Lego that I've got is here. So I've got a couple of sets in my rucksack. I've got about 4 big sets in there. If I just sort of move my coat, you can see we've got some of the exclusive Lego house sets. We've got a Gizmo. They had plenty of those in stock today. I have got some bags that are on the plane as well already, so I've got more sets in there. And this is my friend's Duncan's. He's got a couple of bags as well. He's got all sorts of things in here. He's been buying. Oh, look, he got a really signed by the designer set in there, a Star Wars set, and I think he's bought a couple of gizmos as well. So yeah, we've been spending loads and loads of money, and so we're just waiting for the flight home basically now. I hope everybody's okay. Got a few people watching. I'm just going to sort of sit here really and give you a view of the airport. I just can't believe how quiet it is in this particular area. I think there's only about 2 more flights going out this evening. It's on a Sunday evening, so it's obviously very quiet. And there's just nobody around, or we sort of managed to find this little area here where there's just nobody. If I just turn around, you can see there's just literally nobody here. There's a fancy lounges over there, so there's a few people in there. And there are a few people milling around sort of down here and things like that, but generally it's very quiet. Hi from Hamburg. How's Hamburg at the moment? It's been a while since I've been to Hamburg. I think the last time I drove to Denmark back in 2021, 2022, I went through and spent a few days in Hamburg. I do love Hamburg, so hello Hamburg. Thanks, Jordan. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, Trevor needs my help. What do you need help on, Trevor? Let me know. I'll see if I can help. So yeah, just to sort of recap for those that are just joining, I've just literally spent a day trip to come to Billund in Denmark, home of the brick, of course, and just to go down to the Lego house and just buy loads of sets, basically. We've not even been around the Lego house. I've done that before. So yeah, and so how I did this was, in the past, I've used Ryanair, and they always had quite cheap flights. You get a return flight from the UK for about £50, but they stopped in March. So what I've been doing since March is I signed up for Avios. So I've got a credit card that I use, and I gain Avios points by buying Lego and other things as well online. And it was 18,500 points to get to a return ticket to Billund, and I just thought perfect. It basically costs £1, so you pay your 18,500 points, that gets taken off your balance, and you choose your seats. You get baggage included in that and stuff like that, and it's on British Airways. Actually, it was quite a nice flight out. It's certainly a lot more comfortable than EasyJet and Ryanair ever are. So it was quite a nice flight. Have you sold the BD1 droid yet? The one that was opened, yes, I did. Somebody bought that at the last show. What else? Just going back on the comments. Yeah, very. It's just probably the easiest way to do it. I know Norwegian Airlines go from Gatwick as well, but yeah, Heathrow just it seemed to work, and with BA and Avios, if you save up your points and go for free, basically. Trevor, been looking around the Home Alone house set. It was Disney website for 207, but sold out. Have you seen it on offer anywhere else? The Home Alone house? No, I haven't. It's not one I've been looking out for, Trevor, I'm afraid. So I don't. Is that an Argos thing or maybe Very? I can't remember. But no, I haven't really been looking for that set, I'm afraid, Trevor. So I don't really know. Zbricks, hi from Dublin. What is the RRP of the Lego house sets, if you don't mind? So, everything's in Danish kroner, which makes things a little bit more complicated. However, things like the Pirate, and I think like the Fabuland set that they have, maybe I might be wrong on this, but they work out at around about 70 British pounds once you've sort of done all the conversions and things like that. Now, you can claim tax back as well. Not sure you'll be able to claim it if you're outside the UK. Obviously now that UK's Brexit and all of that, the gift that keeps giving, but it does mean I can claim tax back. And of all the sets that I bought today, I spent quite a lot of money. I got £75 in cash back, which I thought was okay. So yeah, I forget what the price in kroner of a lot of the sets are. I did take video today, and within the video, I've obviously taken the price as well. I think is it around about is it 600 or 700 kroner per set? Oh, I do forget. I do apologise. Oh, you've come here from the USA. Wow, that's a bit of a trek from the USA to get here. For me, the flight was about an hour and 10 minutes from Heathrow, so it's quite close. Afternoon, Grizzlebees. How are you? Have I got any Scooby-Doo sets left to sell at Bracknell? I might have one, I think, and that is the big one with the Velma figure in. I forget what set that is now. I'm going to be doing a video next week. I've got another haul of some sets that I managed to get off somebody, some of their old collection, and within there is a Scooby-Doo set. So keep an eye out for that next week. And if you want me to take that to Bracknell, I can hold that back and take that to Bracknell. So let me know in the video comments, and I can maybe sort that out. I will need another house for all the Lego. How's Lancashire at the moment? When we left the UK this morning, I was driving up to Heathrow from where I live, and it was very misty and murky and rainy. But as we got to Heathrow, it's very foggy, but then it lifted, and it was very, very nice, sunny. And then we got here, and all the fog and all the mist and all the murk was all here. So, yeah, pretty crap, really. The haunted house set. Is the haunted house? Is that the one with the? That's the one with the Velma, isn't it? The biggest set of all the Scooby-Doo sets. That's the one that I've got, and it's new and sealed as well. So I will hold that back. Keep an eye out for that video, but I don't mind holding that back and taking that to Bracknell because I'm there. Or is it the 30th of November at the Bracknell Brick Festival? So anyway, let me give you a tour and for people that are joining. So this is Billund Airport, and this is probably the quietest airport I've ever seen in my life. There's all the Lego bags that me and Duncan have got there. We've got this nice little seating area upstairs here. Now downstairs is sort of where you come through the world of duty free and all of that, and then you've got the Lego shop over there. It's the world's most expensive Lego shop, nearly as expensive as Hamley's, the second most expensive Lego shop. There's not a very good deal to come here after getting all the good deals at the Lego house. Just a couple of messages. Hi, Minifig Jez, how are you? We were chatting earlier today, me and Jez, because there was something I saw in the Lego house that I didn't know that he had, and I said, "Have you got this?" And he says he'd already got this little Benny minifigure that was a light, so I didn't need to get one of those. What have I bought today? So I did show this earlier. Let me just show you some of the bags. Now, some of the bags are already on the plane, but this is my bag here. And as you can see, we've got a couple of pirates in there. We've got a gizmo, and I've got some smaller sets in there. And in here, I've got another couple of sets as well. So I think in the end, I got 5 of the pirates, which is as many as you could get. I got one of the gremlins. I got a duck. I got a Fabuland set and a brick systems set as well. They're my friend Duncan's sets. He's come with me today. He's kept me company today. So yeah, bought a lot of stuff. Yeah, Daniel, I'll do that with the haunted house set. Bring that to Bracknell. That's sorted. Zebra, what are the thoughts? The giraffe is retired. The giraffe is retired. Whoa, which one's the giraffe? Is that the one with the Dagny home? Is that the one that you mean? The Dagny home Lego exclusive set? Yeah, that upscale pirate set is really good. I built one of those myself and had it on display at a recent show that I was at. So it is one of my most favourite sets. Who else is saying hello? Yeah, hi Simon. Hi Simon Spencer. Still here. Here comes Duncan. Duncan's watching the football at the moment. He's watching Man City beat Liverpool. He's a Liverpool fan, so he's kind of drowned. We've had a good day, but it's all been spoilt for him with Liverpool. So I've got someone talking now, so I'm going to get a bit of messages over the tannoy. So I'm just going to bring this closer so you can hear what I'm saying. No, the Disney gift with purchase had stopped. I was a little bit disappointed with that because I was hoping to buy a load of stuff and get some promo sets as well, but there were no promos today. It was really disappointing, but it still doesn't matter because we can buy the sets, we can get the tax back, makes them a little bit cheaper as well. So yeah, shame there was no promos, but yeah, still have 4 other sets tucked away on your last visit. Oh, which ones were they? Remind me which ones they were. Iain and Duncan, love the upscale parrot. Yeah, the upscale parrot is the best. Shall I get that out of the box and just show you what this is? Because if you don't know what this is, it's probably one of the best sets that you can get. Let's just turn that around so you can see. There we go. There's the Lego House upscaled pirate. This was due to retire this year, but they've actually extended it for another year and retired another set earlier. So you have got another year at least to get this. So if you are ever going to go to Billund in the next year or so, then this is the set. This is around about where it's at around about £70 in British money once you do all the deals. But yeah, it is a very, very nice set indeed. Will you be buying a Star Trek Enterprise? Probably not. It's a lot of money. It's £350. I do like the promo. I actually like the promo set better than the Starship Enterprise. And I've got a couple of friends who are big Trekkies, big Star Trek fans. And I sort of shared all the pictures with them the other day on like a group chat with a couple of people, and they were just like, it's not that nice. So I don't think the Star Trek fans particularly like it. So yeah. How many times have you now been to the Lego house? So this is my 4th time, kind of 5th, because when I came in 2001, 2002, I was staying about an hour away. So I came in like on a Tuesday, came back on a Thursday, but within the same week. So, but that was kind of one visit really. But then since then I've flown over. This is my 3rd time flying over. So the 4th time I've been to the Lego house, and as I say, we literally just come to the house for the day, and that's kind of it really. Great set. Used to get the same. Yes, I've used some of my insider points today to reduce again the prices of some of the sets. I think I used about 5,000 points. No, was it 500 krona? No, I took 500 krona off my total bill. So I think that worked out at around about £55 off. So that helped to have those as well. To boldly go where no Iain's Bricks has gone before. Yeah, I've been here before, so yeah, Jez is agreeing with me that the gift with purchase for the Star Trek set is better than the actual set is. Oh, look, the set is nice, but £350, I think it's very expensive. I think it'll look very impressive when it's built. I think if you are a Star Trek fan, I think it's something that people will go for, definitely. But yeah, I don't know. Just for me, I'm not a huge Star Trek fan, so there we go. So yeah, there's just basically me and Duncan in here. There are other people in the airport, but nobody seems to be coming up to this bit here. It is a very nice, chilled airport. As I said, this is like the 3rd time I've been in here, and it's very, very relaxing. Anyway, unless there's any more questions, I'll probably sign off in a little while. One thing that was interesting, let me show you this actually while I'm up here. I want to have a quick wander around and show you. So this is the fancy, let's turn this around. This is the fancy lounge over here. So I'm not allowed in there. I'll get scuttled if I go in there. But then if you walk over here, you can actually see down into, this is where you sort of come in and go through security and all this kind of stuff. It's a very, very nicely laid out airport. So you see just down there with those barriers and things, that's the start of the security area and all the check-in desks. That's where you come in, then you go sort of through this bit, up these stairs, where that lift is there, and then this is like the world of duty free down there. So, and then you come out in this bit. There's only a couple of eating places and things. It's not a very exciting airport, but it's actually very, very well laid out and things like that. So a couple more questions. I'll answer these. I think it's a gift that should have been sold on its own. The Star Trek one. You're probably right. It's one of those sets that's a really nice little set, and shame that it doesn't sort of come. They keep doing this Lego, even with the Goonies and things like that. It can be quite annoying. Safe journey home, yeah. So flight is, what time are we at now? We are 10 to 7 in Europe time, and the flight is 8:50. So we've got 2 more hours until the flight leaves. So yeah, it was always going to happen like that today, unfortunately, just because of the timings of the flights. And the Lego house kind of shuts at 5 o'clock. We'd kind of been done by 4:30. So we were always going to do. There's plenty of time to hang around, so we're never going to miss the flight. It's a nice, calm evening by the look of it, so the flight home should be good. Now you're now a VIP, Billund, hence the suite. Yeah, this isn't our own private suite. This really is available to anybody. But I think because I'm stood here talking away like an idiot, I think people are just avoiding coming in here now. But there's just not many people in this upstairs bit at all. Are you planning the current large Disney castle and the Orient Express as an investment? So the large Disney castle, I don't have any yet. I know my friend Duncan's got 1 or 2, I think, perhaps. I'm probably not going to buy one just because it is quite an expensive set. The Orient Express, yes, I have actually already bought a few of those. I must have 3 or 4 of those, I think, now. And I may be getting some more of those. So if there are some more of those available, at the end of the month when it's Black Friday, there's a couple of promos coming out. And one of the promos, you have to spend over £220. Perfect for a set like the Orient Express. You can buy an Orient Express, get 2 promos gift with purchases. So I might be buying more of those. So yes, I think that is a very, very good set, and that could do very, very well. Yeah, it is nice and quiet up here. Scooby Woo, great name. We have to see what the deals are for Black Friday and the retirement. Yeah, so again, it depends what the deals and discounts are on Black Friday itself as to whether or not things are worth getting. But I'm sure there will be 1 or 2 things that are worth getting. Safe journey home. Love the videos. Ian, keep up the great work. Thank you, Simon. Are you going to post a video of your trip that you did today? Yes, I've been filming stuff all day today, and there will be a separate video for that. Probably Monday. I'm off work tomorrow. Yay. Because I get so back late tonight. Get to Heathrow about probably 10, but it's an hour and a half drive home. I'll get home about midnight. So I decided I've got Monday off work, so I'll put the video together and probably post that Monday evening. So there will be a full video of my day, so keep an eye out for that one. Hi, James. Love the videos. Do you ever sell anything on eBay? Can and no is the answer. I do get a lot of people asking me this, and I think one of the reasons I don't sell on eBay is I'm not a huge fan of post and packing and things like that. And I know it's frustrating if you don't live anywhere near the south where I do a lot of these brick shows. I know it can be frustrating, but I just find the whole eBay thing, having to post stuff out. I've got a full-time job. It's just kind of awkward, and all the other things that I do as well. I just prefer to stick to selling things at shows. So no is the answer, and I do apologise for that. I do get a lot of people asking me, can you have a set, can you post out, and this, that and the other, and it just makes it easy. It sounds terrible. It makes it easy for me just to say can and no, because I don't do the eBay thing. It's one of the reasons why I started shows in the first place, so I didn't have to do eBay. So yeah. Would you use solely sell shows? Yeah, that's the same thing. So, hi, Eleanor Bricks. We chatted last Brick Festival. The Monkey Luffy Brickhead is sold out. Yes, it has. But the great news for me is they still had some in the Lego house. So I was a bit naughty and I got 5. So yeah, they had loads of them in the Lego house. I think the Buggy the Clown one is not as popular, and I have got a few of those as well. I think in time that one could do okay. But the Monkey D. Luffy Brickhead that is retiring at the end of this year, that's starting to get quite scarce now. So if you see that in a shop, then get them, because they're not going to last for much longer. And as I say, they had loads in the Lego house, and of all the big sets and the pirates and all the lovely sets I bought today, I did buy 5 of those brickheads because I think they're going to do quite well. Will I ever continue my Lego city room? Wow, somebody's been watching my channel for a while if you know about my Lego city room. Again, the answer is probably no, I'm afraid, just because it was a time thing, and also the room was very small, and I just sort of ran out of ideas for it, really. I'd love to have a Lego city. I'd love to have the time or a big enough space to do it, but it just doesn't kind of work. And I think with everything else that I do, I just wasn't finding enough time to finish it, unfortunately. So the answer again to that is probably no. I hate to say no to everything, but yeah, so video for today will be up later. Any plans coming further north? Again, yes. So some people ask me, because I know it's annoying that I live on the south. I'm originally from Newcastle upon Tyne, so in the northeast. So it's not as though I don't like the north of England. I used to live in Sheffield, Chesterfield, all over the place. But obviously I live on the south coast now. So whenever I do shows, I do try and stick to local areas. However, next year, I'm starting to do a few national brick events again, as well as the brick festivals. And I've got my name down for Sunderland, which I think is at the end of March, national brick event. So that is quite a long way north. And I do plan as well in 2026 to do a few more shows. It's not going to be that many, but I will pick a few locations and dates that are a little bit further north and outside of my comfort zone, just to give people more of an opportunity to hopefully come and see me, maybe get the bricks that they want, come and have a chat, all that kind of stuff. So I think people understand why I do stick to shows that are closer to home, costs and travel and hotels and things like that. So, but yeah, hopefully I will be doing a few shows a little bit further afield during 2026. What are you doing in Billund? Buying Lego, lots of it. Just literally been to the Lego house, but only to the Lego house shop. So we didn't even go round the Lego house tour thing upstairs, just because I've done it a couple of times already. It's the same kind of thing. And also our flight didn't get in till later today. We didn't get here till after sort of midday. So half the day had kind of already gone. So it literally was just a case, come to the Lego shop, buy a load of special things and come home. That's literally all it was about. So hi Roaming Bricks, how are you? Thank you for coming into the and watching this today. I was hoping for Midlands. Whereabouts in the Midlands are you, Simon? Because again, I am doing, well, Oxford's not really Midlands, so I've got an Oxford one coming up. And where else am I going? Taunton and, I've got Bournemouth Brick Festival, Taunton National Brick Event, and Guildford. So yeah, none of them were really in the Midlands. But again, I probably will. I know in the past I've done Northampton and Leicester. So again, depending on the dates and the timings, I probably will do a couple in the Midlands, because that's not too far for me to get to. So yeah, but let me know where you are, Simon, and hopefully I can do one that's reasonably close to where you are. Thank you for the likes and everything. Adrian, how do you manage to get tables at brick events? I've tried at Guildford next year and was told, oh, it's the national brick events at Guildford, told no, tried brick festival, the same no. So national brick events are very, very difficult to get into. They pretty much closed off having new traders now. I think they're trying to cut back on traders as well. So I think I only probably get in because I did some early on when they very, very first started. And obviously I do the YouTube, so I suppose I do a bit of advertising as well when I go to these shows. So national brick events you probably won't be able to get into. Brick festivals, they do have a list that you can sign up for, and they should send you emails. However, their admin can be a little bit hit and miss sometimes, but again, all I can suggest that you do is sign up for the emails and hope that you get an email. And I think once you get a show, then you get more and more emails. But again, Brick Festival, very, very difficult to get into. So yeah, so it's just one of those things. You're going to have to kind of keep trying, unfortunately. Will I do Cardiff NBE next year? It depends when it is, really. Cardiff Brick Festival was very, very good show. And they did a national brick event at Barry yesterday, at Barry Island, which I didn't go to. It was a really, really good show I've been hearing. So yeah, the ones in South Wales, the shows in South Wales seem to do very, very well. Very, very well indeed. Birmingham is in December. So no, I'm not at the one in Birmingham, I'm afraid. I've only got one show in December, which is Southampton. So I won't be doing the Birmingham one. I think a lot of the Birmingham shows tend to be quite difficult for traders to get in and out of. It depends where they are. So, yeah, if there's maybe one in Coventry, or who knows where they might do one in Warwick or something, or somewhere close by, perhaps. Hi from snowy Canada. Hope you're having fun in Billund. Yeah, it's been a really, really nice day. Thanks. No snow here, thankfully. I don't think they get a lot of snow in Denmark, actually. It gets cold here, but it doesn't snow an awful lot. It's been chilly today, but not frosty cold or anything. It's just been sort of grey and damp and murky. Hi, Rachel. When are you going to visit Legoland in Germany, in Günzburg? Yeah, I've heard about this place. Individual sellers with a voucher called Bonus Nala. Whereabout is Günzburg in Germany? Is it kind of, so name a few big cities and let me know where that's near, because I've been to Germany a lot, not sort of recently, but I've been to kind of most large German cities over the sort of past 10 years or so. So I do know Germany reasonably well. But yeah, let me know where that is, Günzburg. I'm sure I've looked for this on a map before, and I can't remember where it was near. Will you visit Bricktastic in February? The answer to that is unfortunately probably no. And the reason for that is I've only gone and signed up for a... Hang on a second, I've got a message. Scandinavian Airlines, I don't care about that. So Bricktastic is no. I've got a brick show in Guildford on the Saturday. And the Saturday was the day that I went this year to the Bricktastic, and I just can't see me going up after a brick show, coming back to Guildford, and then having to drive all the way to Manchester the next day. It's unfortunately just not going to happen. So I'll probably have to give that one a miss this year and be a bit more careful with my dates next year. So apologies for that. Okay, yeah, as per the meeting, yeah. So you came to Gloucester, didn't you? So who knows? I say if I do something in and around, there might be one in Coventry or Northampton, perhaps, or Worcester, perhaps. There might be a show there. So we'll see how it goes. Okay. Oh, it's near Ulm, is it? Stuttgart and Munich. Is it near Ulm? I've actually been on a train from Stuttgart to Munich years and years ago, and I remember going through Ulm. Okay, that's where it is. So maybe it's a possibility. It's quite a long way for me to get. If I did go, I would probably drive. But yeah, that is quite a long way to go. Adrian, thanks for the videos. I'm learning lots. Sandown Park on Saturday. Not the best for Lego. No, it's not, unfortunately. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, Sandown. I did Sandown last year. And people always said, oh, do Sandown. It'll be great for Lego. And it's a great toy show. And there's a lot of people that go. But for Lego, it just wasn't really the best for me. I think I took about £600 and £700 worth on the day. But yeah, just for Lego, it wasn't the best. It's a good start. It's worth trying, but for me, it didn't quite work, unfortunately. How do you do more live? Yeah, again, more builds, more live stuff. I normally don't do live because normally if I'm out and about, I'm at a Lego show. And I've been up early in the morning, and it's been a long day, and quite often the signal isn't particularly good. I think the signal in here is very good because it's an airport. So I should do more live streams. I know I should, but it doesn't always happen because it's towards the end of the day. And I'm also trying to man a stall on my own as well. So doing a live stream when you're actually trying to man a stall can be very, very difficult. Halfway between Stuttgart and Munich City. Yeah, near Ulm. So thank you, Raphael. I think I said Rachel. I do apologise. It looked like Rachel. It's a very small screen. I do apologise. Okay. So I'll bear that in mind. I mean, someone did mention this a while ago about that Legoland in near Ulm. So it's a possibility. Maybe one day. Hi, Lego Bricks BE. Don't miss your flight. Don't worry, I've got loads of time. The flight's not for like for an hour and 50 minutes. So I've not even called the gate yet. I've got loads of time. Brickmania in Antwerp is a very, very good one. So what time of year is Brickmania? So I know Fred from Hillian's Bricks went to a Dutch brick show in Utrecht last month, and that looks really, really good. And I actually fancy going to that 2026, so that might be a Lego show that I go to. But Brickmania in Antwerp. Antwerp's relatively easy for me to get to. I'd probably drive across. But yeah, let me know when that is, what time of year, and who says. Hi from Portugal. Hello, Portugal. How is everything? Probably a little bit warmer in Portugal than it is here today. Nice to see you. Hi, Paul. How are you? I remember Paul from, you came to one of the early shows that I did in in Milton Keynes. I know I haven't been to a Milton Keynes show since. I had some bad times at Milton Keynes. It was always a really bad phone signal at the ice rink or the at that centre that they did. Yeah, there was always really, really bad internet signals, so I always struggled a little bit with Milton Keynes. But I think the shows at the shopping centre are a little bit better now. Why don't you do lives? Will it? Yeah, people have said, why don't you do more lives and builds and things like that? I just, sometimes in an evening, I've had a day at work and also don't have a lot of space. So where I am at home is kind of in my lounge. And if my partner wants to watch TV, I'm kind of doing a live stream. It doesn't always work. I did a live stream once with London Calling and it all went terribly wrong. My internet signal was dreadful and it kind of put me off a little bit doing too many live streams. But hi, Kate from Australia in Melbourne. It's probably a nice sunny Monday morning where you are. Anyway, great to see you in Denmark again. Yes, it's lovely to be back. I do like coming to Denmark. It is such a lovely place. People are very nice. Everybody speaks English, which makes my life a lot easier. Everybody is super nice. So yeah, it's always a lovely place to come. 22nd, 23rd of November 2025. Okay, I'm probably going to miss that one because the 23rd of November is my Brick Festival in Chichester, so I won't be able to do that this year. But okay, I'll keep an eye out for that one. Never put your off, mate. Not quite sure what that means. Anyway, okay, I think we are about done. I've been on for half an hour. Thank you to the 55 people that are currently watching. Thank you to all the people that have been watching. I hope this video wasn't too boring. Quite a few questions, so thank you very much to everyone that posted a question. Just a little quite quick spin around. There's the Lego shop, the expensive Lego shop that's in Billund Airport. Have a quick spin around. There's still nobody at all in this area. A few people have popped their head around, but seen I was still talking. There's Duncan. He sat watching the football, but he's all depressed because I just saw it pop up 3-0 before. So yeah, it's all a little bit depressing for Duncan. So we'll maybe buy him a drink so he doesn't feel too bad on the way home. Anyway, thank you very, very much for watching, everybody. I do hope you enjoyed this rare live stream. I'm going to sign off for now, but thank you for watching. Safe journey for me, hopefully, and keep an eye out for the video tomorrow of my day. Thanks, everybody. See you soon. I've got to try and figure out how to end this now. So let me see if I can end this. Cancel the live stream and bye.